was the creator.
Where do I find him?
Make it there alive, and he'll find you.
All right, we are here with Michael Sheen and the beautiful Beau Garrett. Michael, your character in Tron was so big and delightfully sinister. What was your inspiration for this character?
Well, I don't think he's sinister at all. He's a fun-loving, party guy. What was my inspiration? Well, I think there were lots of inspirations. When I first met Joe, the director, he wanted this character to be a real showman and larger than life, and to bring a real energy to the film. And when I started thinking about the character, there was something very interesting about him reinventing himself and using the idea of characters that he sort of hides behind and stuff. So I thought a bit about David Bowie, who was someone who, was constantly reinventing himself and using characters. And then I like the idea of him being like a sort of walking jukebox of popular culture. So there were all these different references coming out. So there was little bits of all kinds of people in there.
Okay, I could definitely see that. You did it very, very well.
Thank you.
And the lovely Miss Beau Garrett, you played a siren. And it's basically a program that I kind of saw as designed to be the perfect woman.
Attention program. You will receive an identity disc. Everything you do or learn will be imprinted on this disc. If you lose your disc or fail to follow commands, you will be subject to immediate de-resolution.
Mirroring complete. Disc activated and synchronized. Proceed to games.
Games?
If she was the perfect woman, did you feel like she had any insecurities? Because she was so beautiful on the outside.
Don't we all? Yeah, I mean, she didn't like her bunions, that's for sure. I think insecurities in Gem. I don't know. I don't know what her insecurity. I think she's a pretty strong woman. Yeah. I think she really wants Castor to love her, and he just doesn't give her the time of day.
Oh.
Too busy dancing.
I don't believe that at all. I think anyone would give you the time of day.
I think I'm too tough and I don't smile enough.
I don't agree with that at all. You are gorgeous. Now I have a question for you, Mr. Sheen. Now, you play Arrow in Twilight, a vampire, and then you play the White Rabbit. And of course in Tron, you are Castor and you're painted white. So when are you going to play a character that has a tan?
Well, as a Celt, as a Welshman, I don't tan awfully well. So I'm yet to do that. It'd be nice. I'd like to play someone who was like perma-tanned, maybe over-tanned, slightly orange.
Maybe you'd play the situation in Jersey Shore or something like that.
Maybe with these abs, I don't want to let them go to waste.
He would be so lucky to have you play him.
He sure would.
He would. Now, speaking of beautiful women and being a siren, what advice would you give to young girls that look up to people like you and say, wow, they're perfect, I want to be just like that?
Oh, so far from perfect. I think perfect is a big word. I think women should just find whatever they feel makes them feel beautiful, and I think if it's only aesthetics that we look at, you'll grind yourself into a bad place. But I think it's so much more about what's in your heart and what you love, and I just do what makes you happy.
I mean, the film, the climax of the film has a lot to do with realizing that the search for perfection leads to tyranny and cruelty. So that's probably a good thing to remember as well.
Yeah.
That's a great lesson to take from it.
Very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What am I supposed to do?
Survive.